High school senior Kaylee Monet being told by Principal Jason St. Pierre that she wasn't living in the Lord's way was the least of her worries after being removed as student government president, stripped from her Student of the Year consideration, and had her scholarship recommendation rescinded, all because she twerked on video. Pretty amazing. Look at all those certificates. When she turned around and twerked, poof, it's like she didn't work for any of it. Kaylee Timonet, 17-year-old senior at Walker High School in the southeast Louisiana city of Walker, faced disciplinary action after a video posted by a DJ on social media showed her dancing at a homecoming after party behind someone who was twerking. The Advocate reported, Lena Blackstar bringing us the story. They said they didn't want her representing Walker High School. She was totally shocked. Student's mother, Rachel Timonet, told The Advocate he told her she wasn't living in the Lord's way and questioned who her friends were and if they followed the Lord. She said she didn't know how to answer that. I was like, ask them. And they said it was a yes or no question. Meanwhile, she's sobbing. Rachel said her daughter had been dancing since she was 2 years old, is trained in hip hop, has been hired to dance for Disney, and has even danced in that style during school performances. Contrary to how it may appear, Walker High School is a public institution, no religious affiliation. The principal of this non-religious school, however, proceeded to print out Bible verses for Timonet, and some comment on how many teachers in the school teach their religion in secular classes. Look at the Disney picture. Couldn't be more wholesome. Does Minnie Mouse twerk? Does she, Jackson? I don't know.
Yeah, she be twerking for Mickey Mouse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She do that. But
look how long they've been together.
I think this is just lame and also really callous because, look, at the end of the day, she's a kid. And it's dance. And, you do stuff like this to people who are like in their mid to late 30s and 40s who do something egregious in the workplace. Like sleeping with someone in the workplace or like, sexually harassing people. That's the type of stuff that like gets people booked or banned off of things. But to take all of these certificates away from her that she clearly worked hard for, she's in a point in her life where, this is the budding of her opportunity to make something of herself. Like she's not really mature enough. She hasn't really been through enough yet to just kind of, like when you get older and you're just used to life kicking your ass. You know what I'm saying? She's a kid. She's a kid. So I think it's just, like I said, it's lame, unfortunate, and give kids a break. I'll give them a break.
And it's also very angering, apparently, because residents of the Louisiana town also shared their anger at seeing the teen punished. With a local What's Going On in Walker Facebook group flooded with similarly furious sentiments towards her treatment. If I was her parent, I would hire a lawyer, said one who felt the principal clearly overstepped. Daily Mail with these postings. They said it was an after party and didn't happen at school, said another. So no, he had no rights even approaching this girl about the dance and what happened to freedom in the USA. Another resident said, it's supposed to be a public school. How are they going to throw religion in this? Now, in a statement to the community posted on the high school's official website earlier this month, Pierre acknowledged his actions and said he planned to speak with the family. He wrote that he would reinstate Timonet to her student government role and continue to endorse the student for her scholarship. Gee, thanks. Yeah, and already took it back, okay? Now you're going to call the colleges and say, sorry, whoops. Oop. Okay. While the conversation was meant with the best intentions, I do understand it's not my responsibility to determine what students or others' religious beliefs may be. That should be the responsibility of the individual. However, Rachel said his statement and change of heart came too late and that her daughter's scholarship deadline had already passed. As WAFB reported, the mother has reached out to attorneys about the situation. But there's a turn. This story takes a turn, folks. As in an effort to create solidarity, students are allegedly being prompted to turn in their own twerking videos. It's a twerk fest in Walker. According to the report, Pierre has to take leave for the remainder of the academic school year. Some parents and supporters have worn shorts saying, "Let the girl dance," and it prompted other students to turn in twerking videos. Is that taking it too far? Kids are going to twerk, Jackson, but if they're going to do it, let it be organic, I suppose. Parents encouraging them, rebelling, Pierre saying, "I can't look at this. I've got to go home and watch something on the internet." Probably
Yeah,
more
it's
racier
kind
than
of
twerking.
creepy.
Yeah.
It was kind of creepy too. Like, send in the. Why do you need them to send in the videos? Like what is this? Like, is this the like pre-digital age? Are we in the analog times where like send in your notes? Like, what are you talking about? Like, they could send you a twerking video and have 50 more on their phones. Like, so it's just really weird through and through. And also the whole theocratic element to it, like, well, this isn't inappropriate, but also, I mean, like, how did you even really notice this that much? you
Yeah.
know like, it's just all around. But it is Louisiana, it is the South, so that does say a lot. I won't say, but it's just,
It is what it is, brother. Okay.
yeah, it's
It
just weird.
seems to
That's kind of
me,
creepy.
right. I don't know how
Yeah,
he found the video either, but a simple
right.
Google, so you put in Google search, twerking young teenager.
Nah, he
Okay.
might want them to send it in because you can't Google stuff like that too much because they'll be like,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying?
undercover.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
man, like, yeah, nah, this just gets creepier the more we talk about it.
Yeah, it does. How should this situation, though, resolve itself? Because I've been thinking he was so dogged in his initial approach. I don't know that he can be rehabilitated in a way that he belongs around these students because this is so fundamental. It's just so clear what you don't do and reduced to tears and Bible verses and all kinds of shaming. I don't think he should be bad. Go on leave and stay. And at some point, we'll stop sending a paycheck. But what say you? How does this town of Walker, Louisiana, resolve this issue?
If they can get rid of him, I think they should, because like you said, this clearly is how he's going to approach things. It probably isn't going to change. And he seems like somebody that isn't really ready to change his path. Like, no, I get criticized, I'm going to do it even more. He seems like one of those people. So if they can get rid of him, I think they should. And I don't have any kids, but I can imagine how these types of things really draw parents in because it impacts your children's lives. Because for most of the day they're at school. So if you can, get this guy out of here.
Yeah, it's a problem, but we'll keep watching the situation in Walker and maybe they should cease the twerking for just a little bit till dust settles and we can see who everybody is. You want to twerk, you'll keep twerking after that. If not, you'll stop.